One of the most effective ways to get your marketing back on track is also the most overlooked one, and yet it forms the entire foundation for all of your marketing efforts. It simply comes back to knowing one thing: who your ideal client is. Now, I get it, this sounds so overly simple, and yet if you're not clear on the brands your customers follow, where they shop, how much they spend, which news sites or magazines they read, or their purchasing motivations, any attempt to keep your advertising costs low is going to be a stretch at best. Unfortunately, many people think that they can skip this step and go straight to social media marketing, believing that it will be a silver bullet and generate them immediate clients and immediate return on their investment. The only problem is that in 99% of those cases, when the research isn't done, this wastes more time and money than what it gains. Thankfully, there's a solution. The fastest way is to get clear on two things. The first, leverage one of the most powerful tools that you have access to right now totally for free, which is Audience Insights within the Facebook Ads Manager itself. Go on, jump over to it now. Type in the location of your target audience, their age group, and at least a few of their interests, such as they're likely to follow a particular competitor, product, brand, or service. From here, you're going to discover information on other prospective pages or competitors that they also like based on the relevance to the initial interests you typed in. You can also dive into data around location, the type of device they own, how likely they are to click, like, or share a post, and most importantly, what their purchasing behavior is like. And the best thing is, you get access to all of this information for free within the Facebook Ads Manager itself. Informations that companies have paid millions of dollars to acquire. There's literally never been a better time than right now to be in business, because we suddenly have access to tools that completely level the playing field, regardless of where you're starting from. Once you've done this initial research, put together a simple Excel spreadsheet. Within it, list at least 100 possible Facebook pages that you could advertise your products and services to, and create a few columns. One for the URL link, as well as a column to enter how many fans they're currently followed by. This spreadsheet serves a few purposes. First of all, it serves as your master list for advertising opportunities that you can methodically test and measure, i.e., which audiences convert at a higher percentage than others. Start by running adverts targeted to the fans of your competitors' pages, one at a time. When advertising on Facebook, never group all of your audiences into one big audience, as you're simply never going to know which audience within that big group is going to convert and which is a waste of money. Only once you've managed to find 5 or more successful audiences, then group all of the successful ones together, and that will allow you to scale your Facebook ads. Now, before you start spending a cent on advertising, no doubt finding a massive list of competitors that you can advertise to their fans via their pages will give you a boatload of ideas of how to market to them. But before you pull the trigger on this, you've got to answer a few key questions. 1. What are the top 10 challenges that your target consumers are experiencing right now in relation to what you have to offer? 2. What are the top 10 outcomes that they must obtain to be excited enough about your product or service to share it with their friends, family, and colleagues on social media? Now, in this second question, we're actually looking for that viral factor that if you solved, it will help to create word-of-mouth marketing for your brand to reduce your advertising costs. And finally, the third question, how do they want to feel when they use your products or services? What kind of experience do they want to have? You see, the most effective advertising copy is created by answering these simple questions and speaking to the real and not assumed needs of your audience. Wherever possible in your copy, speak in outcomes such as feel sexier, get more sleep, close more clients, gain greater influence, add muscle, feel good. Identify what the outcomes are and what the emotional payoffs are, and your advertising will be far more effective. Now, before you kick this off, jump over to your own website and look at your advertising copy. Is it speaking to the outcomes of your prospects, or is it all about you and your brand? If you were a customer looking at your site, would you be compelled to buy? Or do you have to go digging around the site to find something that captures your attention? I want you to be honest here, because if you're not, you're going to delay your results. You might be in absolute love with your website and what you have to offer, but if you can't communicate that by clearly defining your ideal customer and speaking to them in their language, you're going to come up against a massive brick wall. These are just a few of the questions that we ask our clients to help unleash their marketing potential. Before you spend a cent on advertising, get clear on who your ideal client is and go back to the most fundamental step that is required in business and marketing. And if you want a little bit of help, and if you'd love to gain access to the exact same 11-page planning tool for free that we use to help our clients identify their ideal clients to help reduce their advertising costs, then visit benangel.co/ideal client planner to get it for free. That's benangel.co/ideal client planner. When you get this planner, you'll also receive access to a free 300-page marketing book that's been downloaded by over 80,000 entrepreneurs worldwide. Go and download the planner now. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. Take care.